she keeps consistently autoing you.
Universal. Don't tell him that I'm learning him. Or we're in flex queue.
Who gives a shit? You learn better in ranked.
Yeah.
I called you out. What are you gonna do about it? Come to Canada and fight me? Like, come on.
Kiana, I will. I will take a train to Canada.
Why do you have a Kiana support?
Yeah.
She wanted to go Ari. Not Ari, Ori.
Ori. Yeah, but that's still like, come on, bro. That's sad.
Man, some people... Look, listen. Big Kobe, log in.
You know you want me.
Oh.
Dr. Quik's annoyed.
Ooh, I'm against... Okay, Malphite, so...
Darius is open if you want. Just take Malphite out of the game.
Trundled.
Ornn.
Trundle on... Yeah, Ornn's fine too.
You know what? I'm gonna Shen.
That's good too, yeah.
These are my runes.
Yeah, those are pretty standard for her. I'm not the biggest fan of, like, Biscuit's Time Warp, but that's because I think...
Time Warp just got, like, nerfed, too.
I just go Cosmic Futures Market on, like,
I go
90% of room pages. So take Ray Biscuits for Futures. That's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I just saw that Time Warp got nerfed this patch.
Yeah. It's like, so the thing with Biscuit's Time Warp, they forgive bad traits is what it's good for, right? It forgives you for playing overly aggressive because you're allowed to pop Biscuit, and like you can pop a potion and a Biscuit, and with Time Warp Tonic, you're getting healed upon cast for like a portion of it for both of them, right? So you just get like you get like essentially like an extra like 60-70 health, like in the, like suddenly out of nowhere, right? In the middle of an early fight. But you could also just make the argument of, yeah, but you wouldn't have needed that if you had either not taken a bad trade, or like if you traded in a way that was in your favor, or just didn't handshake a bad trade, right? And like then by taking things like Cosmic Insight, which reduces Summoner spell cooldown, or Futures Market, which lets you like go into debt to buy items, you're just reaching power spikes sooner. You're scaling faster, which has infinite value versus like Biscuits, which like don't, you know? Especially because like, I don't know about you, I definitely go games where I just don't use Biscuits, right?
Yeah.
And they're just sitting in my inventory, and then I just sell them for nothing. It's just like, I'm not the biggest fan of them. I used to be a lot until I watched people talk about that and like make the point of like, look at it, it's just sitting in your inventory, what are you doing? And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. It's definitely one of those things that is just kind of like, you can use it as a crutch for like bad trades and bad fights, and unless you're like playing a character like Draven, for example, who's like hella rewarded for an early kill, you don't really need it, right? Like you could make the argument for Draven to just take it for the sake of trying to get that little bit of an edge in an early fight, but then the argument becomes, would other runes serve that purpose better?
So can you tell me a little bit about like what my matchup is going to be with Yasuo against as Ori?
You should be able to push him in pretty hard early, but you have to watch your mana costs. So anytime he's trying to walk up and last hit minions, here's the thing. Orianna, when you have Orianna with like an Evelynn, a Draven, and you know, like you have a Kiana support, but you have a lot of damage on your team, you don't need to be like carrying as far as DPS goes, it's okay for you in the early game to not be getting a shit ton of CS, but pushing the lane in, right? You can sack CS to get priority. So
Should I go?
what
Which,
I would let's go Dorns. Yeah.
Are you starting red this game?
Absolutely. Well,
Excellent.
most likely. There's like a small chance. No, actually, I just am. I don't think there's any world where Fi's gonna start blue.
Alright, you can continue, Jason, after.
So Yasuo, so he's a melee champion, right?
Uh-huh.
Every time he like walks into your auto range, you can effectively throw an auto attack from your melee minions when he walks up, like past his casters, essentially, right? So you can just keep poking him and just never let him have his shield because of your autos. And as long as you don't let him walk up into melee with you at levels 1 and 2, you're fine. And even if he dashes at you, he's dashing into your minion wave. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And your autos do a bunch of damage.
When I go to auto him, should I like walk like really backwards right after so his caster minions don't auto me? Or...
It's depending on what you want to do. If you want to push the lane, it's okay for them to aggro you a little bit, because if their minions are hitting you, then your minions are freely hitting them. Does that make sense? So like here, walk up and auto. Yeah. So now he has no shield. Yeah. Now here you can just last it, because like see how he's not touching the wave at all. So you're like right now it's like, okay, you've guaranteed you're gonna get 2 first. So now you're gonna be able to keep the lane pushed up pretty far, and if like the junglers, say for example, start contesting scuttle, you're gonna have priority. You could potentially have a level advantage. Yasuo is gonna be lower on HP, you know. Yeah, like this is perfect.
First blood.
Yeah.
Is there any places I should be warding right now?
Most junglers ward or go top to or bottom to top, so you ward your top bush around like 250 to 3 minutes. You can just ward your top bush.
250 top bush?
Yeah.
Love at first sight.
So, now get this lane push back out. Focus the casters when you want to shove.
Oh, there's Vi. Oh, she stole my blue. Nice.
Let me see.
Fucked up.
An ally has been slain.
I fucked up on my clicking. I feel like.
Without pain, how would they make pleasure?
You hear me? Jason.
Ally has been slain. Show's over, boys.
I don't know where he went.
I don't.
Through suffering, they come to love me. Every single.
I die once and he leaves. Who got that kill? Oh, he said his internet crashed.
Rend their flesh, slay them head to toe. A little bit of heaven before that.
Nice.
Was hot. Hey, love him and leave him. They love to watch me leave.
What the heck?
Don't worry about it.
You about to execute, huh? Nice.
Execute.
There we go.
Yeah.
Alright,
How about a kiss?
I had to execute myself just now.
that's fine.
So did you see that fight when I got ganked?
No, I didn't get to see any of it. I crashed right when he had the bigger wave pushing towards you, and I was telling you to focus the casters.
I've got my ult up, so now we can make plays. Mind you, Ori, or B, sorry,
Or B.
or B, yeah. You could load me up with your ball when if I ult you, like you shield me with your ball, and then I can E in and you can ult right away. It's a good combo. Missing, Pop's missing.
Oh, there he is.
Pop is here.
Surprised he didn't ult you. Watch for NATO. Yeah. Shield yourself and immediately R and ignite. Yeah. Pop pot and biscuit. Oh. So, yeah, it worked out. You could have lived potentially if you popped potions and biscuits.
No.
Because you're essentially, you're healing during the fight. You'll get like another auto attack or two to live through.
Yeah.
And after you like hit him with your ult and you busted
I took
ignite
care
and
of
everything.
the ward top, so you can swing by at any time.
Oh, okay.
I'll let him start. I'll let him start pushing.
I don't know. Fucking gangs. But after you hit him with your ult there, you were on all cooldowns. You can always like try and flash to create distance too.
Okay. How does my stuff interact with his one?
Your ball stops at the wall, like with your Q, but like your ult and your W like will still hit on the opposing side, I think, because they come out at max range.
Is the depth of their pain.
Wow.
Oh, just flash. Nice. Keep going. Autos. Oh.
Should I have kept going there?
Yeah, I was saying you two could keep going because you had your W
No.
coming up to slow, and he has no minions to dash through.
Actually, we could take
Better in the dark.
Drake off this.
Mm-hmm. Mid's pushed up as well. Just put a ward in that bush. Yeah. You guys should be able to do that now. Watch the Yasuo's in that pixel buff.
That's pretty weird.
Just walk up and out, walk up and out. You got dragon, there's no need to push further. Careful if that thing soul might be in that bush.
Nice go.
Yeah, that was good. Alright, get it. Try to get mid pushed up while Yasuo's dead. Just push it to the tower.
What is that Malphite doing?
It's more important to push it up so he can't get plates or like, you know, so he's not gonna get plates and he's
What
gonna
should I be,
lose some of them.
going here, W or E?
I'd
You're telling me to go for a
probably max E second.
What the?
Just because you don't need to be the damage dealer. Focus on recalling first.
I just clicked on Professor and I set the max W second.
Yeah, but I was saying this game you don't need more damage on your team. You know what I mean? So it's saying it might be worth it just to go into shield and survivability.
I don't
Should I
like
stay?
cards.
No, that's why I was saying you need to be recalling. So now, so do you see where like now you have 1,000 gold that isn't going into your stats, and he's reset and purchased.
Okay.
You see how like that's that sucks for you kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now trying to push the wave to get a recall is risky because if he all ins, he could probably kill you since he don't have flash. So you remember not to stand in your wave versus Yasuo. Stand like near it. Yeah.
I'll look for a game tape.
Yeah, you guys have to.
I'm a ult you guys if I see an
Yasuo's looking to
opportunity.
go bottom, so just take this and then recall.
Vi is looking to be in this bush right here.
Just chill. Like Evelyn doesn't need to show. Just let the lane chill. Bots get like having a fight, but yeah, see Yasuo's there. We want like, Yasuo to leave so Ori can recall.
Someday they'll love me for who I really am.
Happens, it's fine. Evelyn can just soak the XP in gold. Vi shouldn't be able to like 1v5 carry into your team comp, so her getting all of that gold solo doesn't matter too much. It sucks for like Evelyn if she gets counter ganked. But Evelyn still was able to catch a wave, catch the like XP from all of that.
Should I be
It's not like she got nothing. Yeah, just push. No, just push. Kiana has no ult, Yasuo's behind you, so shield yourself and yeah, and W walk away.
They can touch, but they can't learn.
Yasuo's walking down, so just QW the casters and walk down.
Thank you for that ult. Perfect.
Run down and cut off
Fucking,
Yasuo.
I saw you just barely, and also
With the ult him.
Malphite.
Just ult.
No.
Oh, yeah, you just need ult immediately.
Malphite tried to ult me.
Dang.
That's why he's out. It's all good, it's all good. Malphite tried to, like, did he whiff the ult trying to stop yours?
No, he was. The timing was all a little off.
Good shield. Keep going for F. If you, okay, there you go.
Every smile is just a frown, waiting to
Back to what we were talking about, QW the casters. That's always how you push waves fastest. Killing casters is the fastest way to push any wave. They're squishier and they do more damage than melee.
touch me.
Think of them as the 80 carries of the wave, yeah.
So you know, there's a pike stalking over here too.
Turret plating will fall
No,
soon.
sweetie. She's so low.
You could definitely, if you wanted to risk it, you could potentially, like, flash QW ignite and then run away. But, yeah, they, you can just ignite. Just see yourself ignite him and run.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. I should have kept going. Not a big deal.
Kiana might be able to just pick it up. She got it at least. So it's 3 for 1. Q. Okay, she might live if she walks to the wall and hops over with W, but her W's on cooldown. Yeah. Oh, Draven might die.
Enemy killing spree.
That sucks. Pike is getting huge. That's a big problem for you guys. Oh, not Halo Blades.
Are you lonely? I can help.
Who said what focus is real?
Happens. There's not a lot that can be said when like a little flub like that happens. That's just one of those things where it's like you immediately know, like, okay, well, happens.
Yeah.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I wasn't keeping an eye on where my ball was.
Yeah. I think keeping your ball on yourself there was good. Because if she cues in, she's not going to one-shot you under the turret, and then you can CC her with ult.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, come on.
She should be able to do that. Oh no, Yas is there. Ooh, no, Shen ult though. That's potentially a really good turn. Yana doesn't have ult though. Oh, I was there too.
Whoops.
Got you, Kobe.
That's A-okay.
How about a kiss?
There we go.
Pike is looking up.
The things we whisper in the dark.
Be careful, B.
Yeah, kill that and just walk back.
That's it, love. Let your guard down.
Easy. Ooh, 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 ooh.
You don't have to.
Why is
play
MF
that. I
going
just appreciate
AP?
the ward because she's support. Pike's
Oh,
okay.
okay.
What the hell? This is worded on.
It's like Emax, Leandri's, MF.
Rotate mid, be careful there. Actually, go there. Oh, never mind.
I'm scared.
No, it's okay, it's okay.
I think if
That's
she
what I
gets hit
thought.
by Vi, she'll just get Pike ulted though, is the problem.
My turn.
Pike, no flash.
Or rather, there's a Vi over here.
Yeah, I'm going here.
Okay, I got your back.
Good job.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, you can try, but if you go there, they might get mid. Pike's going down, now you can go. Okay, I don't win.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, now you guys are fine. Ooh, ignite him and just fight.
Enemy rampage.
There you go.
Shut down.
Good job.
Got our
Great job.
Yasuo over here.
God damn it, my E was almost up. Like 0.025 seconds.
Yeah.
Enemy double kill.
You know what? Fuck you, Yasuo. Bramble Vest.
Where'd he go?
Through suffering, they come to love me.
He just
Oh,
Oh,
took
he's
your
right
ult.
there.
Yeah.
But he's healing. Don't do it.
Did his shield bow pop?
I think it did.
If his shield bow
sure
pops,
did.
Just wait
we're
10
good.
seconds.
I'm pretty sure.
8,
I mean, it's not.
7,
It's not.
I got ult.
Has been destroyed.
Touch me.
Oop. Yeah, right. He has no R.
Good. Big shutdown.
So here, when everyone's fighting, you should be catching the bot wave. Does that make sense? Because now, like,
Go get the
yeah.
MF.
Okay, okay.
Because
I'm
you
getting
get
the
3 mid, one person's gonna rotate top after that. It's a long way to go. Just don't let that, because like a lot of that, like half of that wave died to the like minions. No gold or XP went to you guys. A lot of the time, once lane phase generally ends, like a
Catch her out
very
over here.
typical structure is like mid lane goes to a side lane. Like mid laner moves
Almost
towards the
a
side lane and
Genesis.
top lane plays around mid.
What the hell? Get off.
Be careful because you don't have a lot of wards.
I guess there was a ward over here or something.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's not your fault.
No, I know.
We're shoving fast, so QW casters. Okay, walk straight back because he got all in you. Yeah, it was there. Good flash. E yourself and W for the movement speed. Yeah. Remember, you can press Alt and a key to like self-cast.
Yeah. I was trying to ult her away, but I think she started her ult like as soon as I did it.
Yeah, maybe. Might no Pike. I was gonna make that not really work.
Ew, Malphite's on his way there too.
Nope.
That's too bad.
Oh, Shenless.
Wait, did I just see a...
He ulted already. So we're good. You can get the fuck out.
Weird. I think there was a pink ward there or something. Something saw me, I think.
I like to watch.
Careful, because if you get Malphite ulted, you die.
I got ult. No, Malphite used his ult
Malphite used
already.
it.
Oh, okay. He also has no wind wall for another few seconds. Nice.
Gotta go.
Watch for Vi.
Healing up. It's gonna take a minute though. Damn.
Ah, god damn it.
No, please run.
No, get out, get out, get out. Pike is just no,
He's at
go
wolves.
all the way, all the way.
What is this game?
It's my bad. I didn't know that was careful.
This is constant fighting.
It's all good. I wasn't clear.
Just go top. Draven's here and Kiana's mid.
Oh no, the Draven's dead.
Yeah.
Fucking Pike. Pike to Pike.
I wanna play Dust. Like,
Yeah, dude. Duskblade Death Stance Pike is so fucking strong.
It gives him the extra survivability needed, and because he doesn't really build HP, he kind of needs it.
Well, I think more than that too, because Death Stance gives you a shit ton of healing over the course of 3 seconds. Duskblade Invis is 2.5 combined with his passive healing.
oh shit, your
When
boy.
he's not Invis that he gets in Duskblade.
Not
Then
yet.
he just to be fair, that's what 3 big ults from them.
That was Pike. That was Yas. No, that wasn't Yas.
That
That
is Pike, Malphite,
and
Vi.
Vi. Yeah.
That's 3 of their big ults for the 3 and 8 order. I don't think they need the ults, but yeah.
Nice.
Let's go. Let's go. That was dumb.
So this is an FF.
So fucking done.
That game was a slippery slope.
Yeah.
Actually, it was
This
more-
night was a slippery slope.
It sure was. Actually, it was more like a cliff.
Indeed.
No, the early part of the lane, which is what was super important, is where my internet DC'd, so that's my bad too.
It's okay.
I have no idea what happened. Everything just died. I just had to go and reset my router.
I fucked up whenever I got ganked. So I died early.
The moment here's the one thing I'll say. Don't with Orianna, your shield is not massive in the earlier stages of the game, right?
Mhm.
Don't worry about blocking things with the shield when it comes to ganking. Just put the ball on you immediately and drop movement speed. And just run. Like, it's more important for you to be able to just get away than it is anything else, right? And in the early stages of the game, especially in mid lane, you have to be very willing to just flash the moment like a jungler's trying to get you. If it's like, to say something like Vi Yasuo, where like if you get CC'd for a second, there's a good chance you're gonna get your flash forced anyways or die, right? Just flash anyways early so you could stay at full HP and you could just hover just at the edge of XP range, right? And then again, if the jungler is hovering after they already got your flash, it's wasting the jungler's time because you're going to play further back and you're going to keep your movement speed at your feet or your finger on the W key to give you movement speed the moment they walk in. And then you would just farm with Q or farm with autos, like at max range. And if Yasuo or the jungler walks up, fucking Ian walk away. Like EW walk away. And then let them, they're pushing forward in the lane will, in a lot of cases, end them pushing the wave back to your tower. So then you're just safe.
Okay.
So like that was something that took me a lot of like time to accept, was that it's worth it to just flash hella early in like a gank like that, because it's 5 minutes of my like game time that I don't have flash, but I can just play a little bit safer and then not die and miss XP, or not get low, force my flash and then recall and still miss XP. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like the like mental thing that I try to focus on is like, as a game, League of Legends is infinitely more about not losing than it is about winning. For example, jungle being my main role, it's the easiest for me to point it out to. If the enemy jungler is getting a successful gank off top, they're winning a kill, but what matters is that, did I do something with that or did I give that to them for free? If the enemy jungler shows top and I'm playing like Kha'Zix and we're like level 5, right? I'm gonna try and solo dragon or something, right? Like mid and bot push hard, I'm soloing dragon, right? Or just run here, we're gonna do dragon. Because they got something top, so we need to get something on the other side, right?
Equivalent value.
Yeah, equivalent or more, right? Like on some Full Metal Alchemist equivalent exchange shit, you have to make sure you're not just handshaking a loss.
And girls.
Yeah. you have to just, it doesn't matter if you were the better player. This is the best way I think of it. If I'm the better player, all I have to do is stay even and I will win, right? So I'm not going to give them anything. I'm going to avoid giving them things, but if they're going to get something, I'm going to take something back. If the enemy jungler ganks top and you're playing jungle, fucking immediately go and counter jungle their bot half. Take everything and drop a ward and leave, right? If you're playing mid lane and they're hard shoving, right, and you can't really farm on the wave, call your jungler, kill them, right? If that's not an option, just fucking leave and fuck off and go to another lane. Like Tyler 1 hit like challenger in mid and then said it's the easiest role in the game to climb with because all you have to do is push your lane and roam. And on a baseline level, he's not that wrong. He's not terribly wrong. Mid lane is the most impactful role in the game because you literally decide which jungler wins. If you are willing to just shove your lane and walk to whatever half of the map your jungler is on, your jungler has infinite more presence than the enemy jungler who can't walk into the river because it's a 2v1. And he's just stuck waiting for his mid laner to come. But his mid laner is like, I'm stuck under my tower, I don't want to lose the wave, right? So the enemy jungler just gets fucked, you know? It's like, oh, well, bot's going to get ganked because mid lane walked bot half with the jungle after pushing the wave, and now it's at best a 3v2. Or sorry, it's at best a 3v4 bottom, or like 4v4, but our mid lane's going to show up late, you know? Like, does any of that make sense?
No, yeah, it makes total sense, yeah.
Okay. So like on a very baseline level, so like do you know like the concept of like freezing and like wave manipulation?
That is something
Can I say it again, Jason?
Do you know like how to freeze waves and stuff?
Not really.
Great, because you're playing mid. Here's the thing. Mid lane, of like side lanes, it matters a lot more to know how to control waves than it does mid. Mid is the shortest lane and has the fastest pushers in the game. Assassins and mages are designed to clear waves faster. They have more AoE in their kits than any other class. With that being said, it becomes a lot harder to properly freeze because of the amount of minions that come and the amount of like the speed at which one can push, right?
Yeah.
So if you're trying to freeze in front of your turret, it's a lot easier for Ryze or Victor to walk up and break your freeze than it is for like Wukong to walk up and break Darius's freeze, right? So like,
Oh, hey guys, I gotta get to bed.
yeah, no worries.
All right.
Have a good
It
night.
I
is-
just didn't want to like interrupt the conversation, so I was like,
Yeah, no worries at all. Sorry, I can be a bit long-winded.
it's okay.
Have a good night. Sorry
Good night,
for
man.
all the
Rest
losses
well.
today. Reversal.
Hey,
Nice
it's
meeting
not
you,
even
buddy.
our problem. Yeah, it's lovely to meet you too. It's not even our problem. It was our fucking ADC. Well, I mean, the first two matches, but the last match just was the cherry on top of the shit cake that was that Flash games. And it's fine.
I definitely feel like if I'm stronger mid lane, the games would be a lot easier. Like I
Yeah, but
definitely.
don't put that. Look, you can't put that on your shoulders. B, you're still learning.
Yeah, that's the thing is like you can say that about anything. If like
It's a team
if
game,
you
man.
were stronger, yeah, like a fucking course of game's gonna be easier because you were stronger. But you can't. You have to walk before you run. You know what I mean?
Oh, you guys, like
You can't.
you look at my fucking match history and my how many
It takes
diffs I
time.
have.
Dude, it takes time. It takes a lot of time, especially because you're playing in a mobile mage, right?
It's not, and it's not
It takes
looking
time.
at how many deaths. It's why you died, what you were doing when you died. Like,
Yeah.
could you have done more vision?
Yeah, like was it a warding issue? Did you take a bad fight, right? Like and you had asked like with the matchup thing, right? That takes experience. You have to like learn like right away. Like what I noticed, and I should have made more of a point to mention. I think I only mentioned it once. When you're playing against a Yasuo, don't stand in your minions. You stand next to them, right?
Mm.
You don't stand behind them because then you're like conceding ground, right? But if you're standing next to your melee minions, he has to choose. Like he can't EQ a minion and the Q hit you, right? He can't shove the wave, get a Q stack, and hit you, and then be able to dash onto you next, right?
Being on the
Because
side
then
of
you're
the
just
middle
dead.
of your minions, you also are able to throw your Q out much farther, thus being able
Yes.
to damage him more often.
And you're not going to get minion blocked when you're trying to chase him for that last auto, or you're trying to walk away so he can't auto you, right? You're avoiding unit collision. You're avoiding his optimal trading pattern, and like things like that change though, right? Because then you're going, okay, but how do I lane against Zoe? You stand near your minions. You put minions between the two of you, right?
Mm.
It changes. Like where you can stand in lanes is definitely matchup dependent, but like against that, yeah. Or like Zed is a great example because Zed and Yasuo are both like assassin style mid laners. Zed, you want to stand in your wave, right? Because Zed's shurikens do more damage to the first thing they hit. So if you have minions between you and him, his shurikens are going to do less damage. If you're not confident in dodging the skill shot, stand in your minions. If you are confident, don't stand in them because then you're denying him the ability to shove and harass at the same time, which is what is optimal for any assassin is to get shove and harass. Or like LeBlanc's a great example. Don't stand in your minions with LeBlanc because she just wants to W the casters and then roam. So if you're standing by your casters, you're eating her W. Every time. It's the same thing with like into Oriana, right? If he's standing, how many times did you walk up auto QW Yasuo and it also got you CS because he was standing by his minions?
Mm-hmm.
So you got paid to break his shield and then call him a bitch.
Yeah.
He was paying you to spit in his face. Like that's how you have to look at it.
Oh, I did get heavily punished when Vi ganked me.
Yes, but that goes into okay. Was that a warding thing? Was that I'm not allowed to be pushed up that far at this time, or did I play the gank wrong? Right. Did I not have my E and W up for the gank? Did I not have my E and W, and then did I not immediately flash away? Right? That's when you get into the nuance of what happened in that exact thing. What could you have done to make that not die? Like, how do you make that not a loss?
I think I was thinking about it. I think I should have stood on the side that Bobby was on, and then put a ward on like the opposite.
Yeah,
to
that's
try-
generally what you do.
Yeah.
So like
I
they're
don't think I had a ward
Bobby
out, and
cleared.
I didn't really. I wasn't paying attention to where Bobby was on the map.
Yeah. So the important thing to think of when I got about junglers traditionally clear bot to top. There's a handful of junglers that have more optimal clear routes, so they won't do that. But for the most part, junglers get a better leash starting bottom, so they'll get their bot lane to leash their first buff. You can go into 90% of games and expect that. Then, like, depending on what jungler they pick, if they're like Kane or Karthus or there's a handful.
1 second, Bobby. Are we playing another one?
We can. I can play one more.
One more. Okay. I just want like a proper like watch
Yeah.
the game.
But like, so that's what I'm saying. You can, because if a ward lasts, like, say a ward lasts like a minute, right? Or how, I think is it 40 seconds or is it a minute? I can't
Can we do
remember.
solo
Check it
duo
out.
instead of flex?
Oops. Oh, actually,
Do you want to do flex? I don't mind either way.
I don't really mind either way either, but it's interesting that it popped that quickly. Maybe flex is
I think it
just...
popped that quickly. I mean, we can go back to flex if it's gonna pop quickly.
We're good.
I think it popped quickly because there's a lot of people in flex. That's just like a 3-stack. Alright, you can continue talking now, Jason.
Sorry, I'm responding to some DMs.
That's fine.
People sent me pictures of raccoons because they know they make me smile.
Raccoons are very cute.
I love raccoons, especially when it's them doing dumb shit.
They always do dumb shit.
I know, it makes me happy.
Did I show you a picture of my keyboard?
You might have.
I finally got a mechanical one.
But
Also, when's your birthday? I feel like I missed it last time you had it.
you ask me this like every year. July 27th.
27. Okay, it's coming up.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Do you know how old I'm gonna be?
Yes, I do. Wait. 21?
No.
No?
No.
22?
No.
What? No, 23?
23. Yeah.
Oh.
The joke.
How was I thinking you were 2 years younger?
I don't know.
Funny. Oh. This is a good man. I hate playing against Triss mid lane.
Remember to start the stream back up.
Oh, okay.
Okay. There we go. I need to shave. Ooh, good Quik. He's ridiculously strong right now.
So what should I take? You said futures
I like
market.
Insight and Futures Market just because it lets me like buy. I can hit power spikes faster, right? So say you have to do like a weird recall because of like an awkward trade or like a weird gank, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can recall and then just buy an amp token like hella early. If you have 200
I
like
will
200
be
and
the
some
best.
change in your inventory, cool. You can go get an amp token, you know. Or like, cool, I can just get boots, right? Like pretty much any like after the first wave and a half, if you have to recall, like you can get boots. There you go. Which is just
How
nice.
much is it again? That you can go in debt?
It scales up over the course of the game.
Mm. Why are you setting that up?
He wants to complain that the way that we watch pirate anime is so popular, it's inconvenient compared to streaming.
It
I'm
is.
fixing it.
How? Okay. We're gonna have our own pirate stream.
In the end, it should be possible for us to use this button to just say the name of the anime in the episode we want to watch, and it'll start playing.
Oh my god, I'm excited.
I can type it in from my phone, and we can bypass the stupid remote altogether.
Are you like setting up your own like program?
No, it's just I could do that if I were going to streamline the fuck out.
That's a mirror skin, so it's so something.
I don't like it because it doesn't fit her personality.
True, I see that. But look at that latex.
Sure. But I think there are a lot more materials that are hotter than latex, so
Like what?
being in the nude.
That's not a material.
Okay. Depending, honestly, I think most materials can look like better than latex because I don't like the shinier texture.
That's like a glittery latex though.
I still don't care for it because you know what? I look at latex and I go, I bet that's hot, and you're gonna be a little sweaty under there.
So is that a latex? Like what else is there? Because all I can think of is like fucking polyester.
I mean, like any other fucking clothing, like. You mean you want to tell me you think that skin is sexier than base Samira? You're out of your fucking mind. Base Samira could spit on me and I would thank her.
Questions my ability.
The splash art maybe in game.
Absolutely in game too. Do you know what her crit animation is? She
Hold on, what's
fucking
the-
split. Yeah. Just grab Dawn's ring.
My journey's
Okay, you're
only
poor
beginning.
officer.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Yesterday at least.
Is Oriana a child?
No, she's a robot.
A robot. But like,
She's a
No.
robot. She's not human.
Oh, yeah, that's a good Samira. She
In
turned
the
it.
original lore, she was modeled after the guy's dead daughter who died like as like a teenager.
Blood.
So I always in my head I always assumed she's like 17.
Minions have spawned.
Like she's meant to be like a fucking like 15 to 17-year-old.
against Zareth.
To stand away from your minion so he can't shove the wave and hit you. Walk further up. You can walk further up and start hitting, like trying to push. Like, what is he gonna do to stop you? Like, boom, now you have one. Yeah, don't stop. Don't be scared. There you go. Back it in the way. Focus the caster so you can push it, yeah. This is fine.
An enemy has been slain.
My place is at the top.
Taking a lot.
Put me to the test. Bring me a real challenge.
Are you still there?
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Just, yeah, stay up and just get the wave into the tower, because, like, if it's hitting the tower, it's going to be harder for him to last it, right? He's an AP carry, so he has no AD. Can't last it, really. So now look at how much he's tanking the wave, just so he can try and CS it. Walk up and hit him. Like, force
he is
him to
over
give
here.
up the CS.
Should be okay though, I'm nearby.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bobby's
Every
top side,
mistake
so I
is
can
a
either like stand like right here to get Xerath to stand right there.
I would just play topside. Like,
Sorry.
yeah. Because, like, it's about being safer, right? You don't need to try and force the kill. You can just try and, yeah, like, boom, he's over. Alright, you can just chill. Shove it in, and just, you know, if you want to reset, you can reset. If you want to stay in lane, you can stay. That's dealer's choice at that point. I would just do whatever he does, though. Like, if he's saying, I'm gonna stay, and then just let jungle know, like, hey, Xerath is I'm getting poked a bit. If he comes, I want you here. E and W.
And my W accidentally went over here.
Yeah.
show me the path.
An ally has been slain.
Wait, he didn't take skull?
Enemy double kill.
Oh, he did, okay. I'm reset real quick. Oh,
Ignite him immediately. There you go.
An enemy has been slain.
Xerath flashed there, didn't he?
Yeah, he
Ally
did.
has been
Yeah.
slain.
My place is at the top.
never mind. I'm being goofy.
Bring me a
Back.
real challenge.
Bot backed. Oh, he's gonna be bot side.
Yeah, he is also bot side for right now. Just restarted his camps.
Never settle.
Probably on wolves.
Remember not to walk in line with minions. That's what he was gonna try and cue the wave regardless, so. Careful with harassing, because he has potion advantage. I know you guys, neither of you have potions, but he is 6. Okay. Good flash. Careful walking back the lane that way, you gotta go the long way around.
I mean, I should
He has no
start
flash, so Wukong can just go. Yeah. He has no flash, so like Wukong can just go in.
An enemy has been slain.
What?
Oh,
Still
my.
got me?
Oh, unlucky. Yeah. That's fine. He gets shoved off, or he can catch this wave and recall. I think Wukong can just solo kill.
Situation.
Worst
I should
case.
be fine.
But yeah. Just gotta watch for you. Yeah. Get boots.
Show me the path.
Pink. Remember, you can get into debt. Look at how useful that is.
Yeah.
That's like, it's insane value. That is just permanent the whole game. It's fucking amazing.
I got this.
But do you think I should run bot?
No. Because your lane state will punish you for doing it. Them being in this position is a result of them, but you can't really do anything. Because if you go there and you don't get anything,
Oh, you're
yeah,
right,
but
you're
if you go there and you don't, Xerath is going to push this in and you're going to fall down a level behind. Right?
Looks like they want Drake. Let me see if I can steal some farm.
That's why you always want to like try and shove before you roam.
Is unstoppable.
Who questions my ability?
Oh, he's on top side. Okay.
So I like to drop pinks in those banana bushes,
Just try to stop.
one on the either side. That
Here?
bush up, no, that's Pixel, right above it. Mm-hmm.
Where should I put it? Right here? Or oh,
Yeah.
that way?
See? That's what I'm talking about. That ward is so
Sounds
good. You can put it
weird.
right there, yeah. Oh, he missed stun. Kill him. He has no flash. Wukong's there. He's just dead.
He's coming. What the hell is Samir doing?
You two can just probably get plates, to be honest.
Okay.
Like plates mid.
Oh, I was about to get Harold.
He's on Drake. Go. Just go.
Go to Drake.
Both of you.
Oh,
He's on. Yeah, he's on Dragon. Okay. I mean, you might be able to stop him.
I was gonna collapse on Homeboy, but
No.
Never settle for
Oh,
something.
just run.
Samir's super goofy.
Ally has been slain.
Every mistake is a lesson.
He's a big bounty.
It look, I mean, there's Samir's just kind of running it down this game. There's nothing you can do, but you guys are playing well overall. Like, you guys are killing it. Yeah, see, they're literally running it down lanes because they got flame. Like, they played bad early, Leona told them to stop feeding, and now they're just been walking it down the solo lane. Ooh.
Oh, what? Sitting there.
Yeah, we saw him in the bush back there.
I didn't.
It's okay. I could have said something. I wasn't sure if you had an idea, and I wanted to see what you were thinking. Oh my god, just walk into the wave, Leona. Jesus fucking Christ. You don't have to eat the full culling. Walk back.
Like silver yellow.
Yeah, but like, that's day one shit.
Oh, come on.
Ally has been slain.
Yeah. So that's, yeah, this is a 15. If your Samira would say yes, or rather, if your team will say yes. Because that's just nothing you could really do. Samira is actually venting.
You got it. Never settle for second.
Kobe.
Hmm? What'd you say?
I said you want to get rift.
Oh, sorry, Samir. God damn it.
You guys can. Oh, Jesus Christ.
We can collapse on this.
Yeah.
Aiming for Lucian.
Yeah, once.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, so close.
That worked out. Falls on you, so just W. Yeah. Remember when you walk out of the range, the ball immediately goes to you, so you don't have to like move it at all.
Should Should I stay and like?
Yeah, just stay. Just stay and hold the wave with GP so he doesn't get dove. Because Volley's gonna look to ult the tower, so you want to stand like behind if that should come. Like once Volley starts walking up. That sucks. He was gonna pick one of you, was the thing, and it happened to be you. And the only thing you can do there is just walk further down and like hold like as far from his team as he can. So hopefully he just dies to the tower, whoever he jumps on. Like hopefully the other people on the tower can just kill.
That legit sucks that Samir's acting like that. I wasn't even that far behind.
No, you were winning, man.
I meant like the team wasn't that far behind.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was about to say like you solo killed them and Wukong killed them. I was like he was trying to fall pretty far behind. Oh.
Hey, thanks.
Adapt to all situations.
She's at E there, right? You gotta be careful. Oh no. Speaking of being careful.
You guys can potentially kill him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, never mind, not now. Oh. Well, he didn't dodge anything with his Alpha Strike, so that was nice of him.
Your turret has been destroyed.
He's there.
I always dodge back to where his last shot was fired. Because 90%
Right,
of,
yeah. I didn't
yeah,
know.
90% of Zereths don't realize that lightning can indeed strike twice.
Should I better cope with that mid?
You got it.
Sadly, Wukong doesn't have ult though. I want to try Prowler's Claw on Wukong.
That sounds like it'd be pretty good.
It's for the added mobility during your R.
Put me to the test.
Oh, you'd be able to activate it during that?
Mm-hmm. You can activate it during your R. You can activate Zanya's and stuff during your R too.
Ooh.
But I think
It would
your
stop.
ult doesn't keep doing damage.
Yeah.
But you can do the knock up and then Zanya's kind of thing. Because
My journey's only begin.
once they fix the Divine Sunderer bug that's causing it to like do like an exorbitant amount of healing. But even then, most people build Grievous Wounds. Like Trinity Force is probably just his best item right now. But I'm curious to see how Prowlers feels for like full damage Wukong. Because Prowlers enables you to build Essence Reaver, which means you could, in theory, go Crit Kong.
Enemy killing
Like said, this is winnable. Okay. Yeah. They like int like over and over and over.
Yeah, no, he's just delusional. At no point does Gangplank get to exist against a fed Master Yi. Or like, not even fed, but just like a remotely strong Master Yi. Okay.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Show me the path.
Your turret has been destroyed.
No.
Oh no. Unfortunately, it was a good try. Yeah, drop the ignite on him once he comes out.
Good stuff.
Great job.
He said, "Ooh, leave me alone, Jesus."
The new Wukong buff feels really fun too.
Yeah.
I really like the W change.
Adapt to all situations.
Good try, but you're slowed. Yeah.
It's almost like he's 17 too.
They're just gonna go out, take Wukong's jungle, and get positional advantage around Baron if they're smart. Because it's not soul for them, so there's not a big rush to get it. At least I don't think it's soul. I don't remember.
Come on, Yi, I know you're looking for that. Huh?
You got it.
Oh well. Oh no! It's Yi. He was looking for that.
Nice.
Never settle for second.
Poor Leona heart pushed really went around. Oh, never mind.
Lucian's such a problem.
Is a lesson.
God damn. No, please, I'm just a monkey.
Oh,
I don't even know what hit
does he have Kraken?
He does.
Oh my god, he did the greedy build. I mean, he's 20 and 2, so like, Jesus Christ. You guys don't even have any people who are stacking HP. He's just all balls. I respect it.
My journey's only beginning.
I wonder if Gangplank knows how to one part it, because this is kind of the ideal time to do it. Clearly he doesn't. It's hard. It took me a little bit. No, he doesn't know how to one part. God damn it. It's a really cool Gangplank trick where could save on your ult because you need to try and hit Lucian with it. Otherwise he's never gonna die. But I don't think he's gonna die regardless, even if you hit your ult.
I'm gonna try to ult Lucian next time I see him use his E, his dash.
Just make sure Wukong has the ball then.
Never mind.
Okay.
Instantly disappeared.
Just go in because if you die, you can't go anywhere. Yeah. Good, it went through. But Gangplank can put down a barrel and then while he's like outside of his Q range, and then if he Qs the barrel, you know, like if you do a targeted ability or like auto attack, you'll walk up to your max range and do it. You can drop another barrel in the startup of his Q if he has to walk in to shoot the barrel. So you can connect one barrel instantly to another barrel, like during your Q. It's called the one part, and it's like Gangplank's hardest mechanic.
Can we play like one more actual game?
Yeah.
I do have to get ready to do some work.
Oh, okay.
I normally start working around 1 a.m.
Really? What do you do?
Yeah. Audio engineering and audiobook.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it
I
with
read
that thing you
audiobooks.
did that interview? place?
No. That was like to be a radio show.
Oh, that's right. Well, Bowie, if well,
I don't know. I should go eat anyway.
I should go to bed. Yeah. Thank you for